Hi, YouTube, or people on YouTube, or my subscriber community, or just people who randomly saw this video. My name is Yammi, and I'm being more active on YouTube. I'm making this a challenge for myself so that way I can show up authentically as I'm figuring this shit out. I'm not a major YouTube person. Most of my success is coming from Instagram or TikTok, and a lot of threads lately. So this YouTube thing is new for me, but I'm on YouTube every day. I have some of the most amazing people that I love to watch on YouTube, and I want to be more intentional with long form content, given there's about to be a lot of shit that's about to happen. Yeah. With that being said, guys, most of this channel will be a series of story times, a series of unfortunate things that happen, and the way that I was able to maneuver through the unfortunate. Also, a little bit of my life, travel content, maybe just some reels from other platforms that I posted it on, and just me rambling. I'm a very interesting energy. I'm not like most, and I've accepted to it. I'm okay with being weird and awkward. I'm okay with being the oddball. I'm okay with just being me, and I've fucking surrendered. I'm not trying to be anyone else in this bitch but myself. I heard YouTube is not like cursing. I'm gonna work on that. But needless to say, this is, I guess, my first for real introduction post. I want to say, if you found me from other platforms, this is just another extension of those pages, just allowing people to get to see more of me in a longer space and place and get the understanding of why I'm doing what I'm doing. The main thing that I'm working on is the docu-series. I experienced some very traumatizing incidents that happened to me when I was teaching in public school, and I realized a lot of people go through the same thing. I realized the system is very corrupt and distorted, and they prey off of our lack of knowing or just our level of acquiescence, and just they literally take advantage. So that's just the honest to God truth. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, then you're probably the problem. Yeah, you are the problem. Needless to say, again, I'm using this page to be a platform to speak, reach, till, heal, reveal, show up as your authentic self, and speak up for those who haven't been given the opportunity to use their voice. A lot of people, unfortunately, fell victim to this distorted, deceptive reality that disrespects very genuine souls, and we're put in position to have to disregard and dismiss our own feelings and our own soul contracts just to adjust and maneuver in this experience. And I actually don't have it in me anymore. I actually can't ignore the fact that this experience is kind of distorted and inverted. So I'm going to use every platform, every space and place to speak up and speak out. I'm not doing this for followers. I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this for people to see me and validate me. I honestly have been so used to not being seen and validated for decades that I'm not doing this for people to see me. I want you to hear me. I'm just showing my face because this platform encourages that. But needless to say, again, in the next couple days, a lot of things are going to be done and said and called out and expressed and spoken on repetitively. And I want to be very clear and mindful. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this because a lot of people were impacted by a very distorted, deceptive, disgusting system that is literally destroying souls in real time. And my soul actually can't align with it, to the point where I have to do this, go online and leverage my platform to speak up and speak out. And one of the loudest things that I'm working on right now is the exposing of an institution that operates out of pure toxicity. I worked in a school that literally was ran by the most deceptive, demonic people. And I've been in many industries. If you know me, I have a track record of having many jobs. I've worked in pretty much every industry. I've literally been in multiple spaces and places. I lived overseas. Like, I can honestly say in 26 years of living, about to be 27, I've lived a very well-versed life. And for me to go online and call this school out, it should tell you something. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Disappointing. But with that being said, this school, it's ran by very dark women who have been doing this for years, actually. And I did a whole deep dive. I'm not one to hide or lie. I actually did a huge deep dive. This is a lot of data. Yeah, I actually literally did a huge deep dive, and I realized that this school is being ran horribly for years. They have literally destroyed many people's reputations. They have destroyed people's opportunities. They have blackballed people. People have literally had heart attacks in this building. People haven't gotten paid. People have been ostracized. Classes have been disregarded and dismissed. Children haven't been receiving what they needed. Like, I did a deep dive. Mind you, if I'm being honest, I'm being transparent and truthful. I'm 26 with no kids. I could be doing a lot of things right now. This is the honest to God truth. So for me to have put a lot of my time and focus on this, that should tell you that this is more than just a passion project. Yeah, this is something bigger than me and you. I just saw something that I couldn't ignore. And my actual incident that happened in the school, it can't be ignored. I would never lie about the things that transpired in this building. I have no desire to lie. Neither should I want to lie about a school that is ran by people like this. I don't like to lie. I don't like to spread rumors. I don't like to do deceptive, disrespectful things. That's not even my personality. So when I say what these things happen, I'm not saying this for you to feel sad for me or feel bad for me. I'm saying this to say that this is something very. Not only was I assaulted twice, yeah, in the span of a week, and again, I'm not going to say something that I can't back up on paper. I experienced a dock in my pay. I was intentionally excluded from meetings. I was ostracized. I experienced bullying. Mind you, I'm one of the youngest teachers in this building at this point in time. So when they talk about, the age discrimination, they don't leave room for the young people. It's always about the older people in that discrimination. But young people get discriminated against too in institutions all the time. That's a whole other conversation for a whole nother day. I don't want to get lost in a tangent. I just want you guys to literally hear me. Listen, when I say that what I'm about to do these next couple of days, I was pushed to it. And as I took steps for months towards it, I got more opportunity, more access, more ability, and more reassurance and reminders that this is a part of my soul contract. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to be very intentional in this conversation. And to those who want to know how they can best support me throughout all of this, again, I'm not doing this for money, but as a product of what I'm doing, I created a product. And it's called a RealChill content playbook. I actually co-created this for months. It breaks down the how to show up online authentically. It gives you actionable items to take. It also gives you a spiritual background in regards to how to program your body, your nervous system, your mind for success. So if you guys do want to support me, this is probably the best avenue right now. If not that, just like, comment, and subscribe. Because again, these next couple of days will be more intentional than me you can ever imagine. And I want to be very honest. These things really did transpire. And I, Miss A, you can call me Amani if you will, am going to take this all the way there. And to those who are involved, you know who you are. You will never forget my face in a series of events that I'm calling out. I want to make sure that when you leave this earth, my face is the last face that you see. Yeah, because you fucked up. And you're about to find out publicly. Because what you did is not okay. And what you're continuously doing is even worse. So, again, stay tuned. Tap in. This is my first long form video in regards to the situation that transpired. But I want you guys to know, Miss A did not forget about any of you all. I swear to God, I did not forget about a soul that I met at that school. I just have to handle this with much care, much precision, and much strategy. So, to those who made it to the very end, stay tuned. We're closer to the beginning and the end.